next.
Wednesday mornings are about big interviews, the best of the very best on KFM Breakfast, and it gets no better than this. Chad Clos, good morning.
Morning, guys.
Welcome back to the Breakfast Show.
Thank you.
It seems like just the other day, and I remember flying up to Johannesburg to welcome your very first gold medal abroad when you came back. They had a massive reception up in Johannesburg, and we literally had a police convoy at that stage. It was organised by Yusuf, who was with us, and we had a police convoy from the airport to the Prime Media studios, the 702 and the Highfold studios at that stage, to greet you and say welcome back to South Africa. And it seems like yesterday, but in that space of time between then and now, it's gone like this,
I remember it clearly.
And it has seen so many amazing things for you in your career. I mean, you've just broken that 100-meter butterfly record. We chatted to you about that the short course championship at 48.08 seconds. Congrats on that still.
Thank you.
And you've just, your eyes are set on doing some amazing things this year.
No, absolutely. Thanks for having me on the show. I think for me, it's been a crazy 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been nearly 5 years since London. I mean, that has gone by so quickly. I can just remember it like it was yesterday. And it's obviously Rio came along, and then it's already into the next cycle of the Olympics. I mean, we have only 3 years exactly till the next Olympics, because it's a little bit earlier in Tokyo. It's in April, so 3 years is going to go like this, and I think. I'm just always proud and humbled to be representing the country at the highest level.
We're proud of you, because you work so hard. And this is the other, you decided to come to Cape Town. I love this, because this is like one of the toughest things ever, to be able to work hard at sport in this city. You wake up and you look outside and you go, damn.
Very true.
Look at this. Living in Cape Town, has it been harder to train in the city?
You know what? It's been such an unbelievable change for me. I think obviously Durban, living there my whole life, and I think the hardest thing is just leaving my family behind for now. But it's just been an unbelievable change. Like you say, waking up in the morning. I've just moved into my new apartment in Sea Point, and we have lovely views of the ocean, and the sunsets are unbelievable. Something we don't see in Durban, and just lifestyle change. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Everyone is. It's a new city. Everyone's very happy happy for me to be here, and I really feel welcomed. And I've been wanting to make this move for a long time. It's just taken a little longer because of the Olympics last year, and I've had a lot of things been delayed to come here. So I'm very, very happy to finally be here.
It's like I said, it's great to have you in the city, and we've got great training facilities as well. I'm just thinking about not only Sea Point, but just surround in Cape Town, to get out to various pools. Do you have a favorite spot in Cape Town where you train? Like, is it out in the south, or do you get out to Stellenbosch? They've got world-class facilities out that side. Do you like to get around and kind of is there a specific pool that you like to get into?
You know what? I think Stellenbosch is definitely the best facility we have in the country. A little far.
Yeah, it is.
Traveling for me is not that's the only thing. I'm not a big on traveling. I know that's what I do for a living. But I've been training at the Sea Point pool for the last couple of weeks until it got a bit too cold. Yeah. So for me, I'm starting my own academy in September.
Stunning.
So we up at Jan van Riebeeck School. Yeah. And we're just going to cover that and heat that. So we're in the process of doing that, and I think hopefully by the first week of September it should be open to the public, and for all the youngsters and around Cape Town and around South Africa. Really, it's going to be a elite academy, but also growing guys from grassroots levels and giving guys opportunities that we never really had. Yeah,
because that is, you do get that. You notice with swimming, people come up to you and go, "Hey, listen, Chad, my daughter or son, they're really good at school. How do I go to the next step? And how do I take my kids to the next level to get them almost ready at a very young age to compete internationally?" And what I love about it is that you're doing it here. You're doing it in Cape Town. You're starting this up in September, and people don't have to travel too far out of the city or out of the country to go and get expert training, the kind of training that you got, to be able to plow that back to the kids in Cape Town. I think it's phenomenal. So we'll chat to you in September. Before that, again, opens up so we can remind people of where they can go to the site, how they can get involved. How important is it as well? Because I gather, and this is the most amazing thing about successful individuals, is that they surround themselves with like-minded people. Right. Their team of friends and family they have around them is vital to their success. Likewise for you?
Absolutely. Starting off with my family, I think, I know it's a cliche, but I would never be without my parents. My dad especially, always my number one fan. You guys have seen.
Yeah, character.
He's a bigger star than you.
Yeah, he's a much bigger star than me. Guys, go to London and you'll see the limelight shift hugely. But no, seriously, it's been an amazing journey with them. Even from the beginning, they were there right from the start, and obviously my friends, I have a very small group of friends, but they're very close.
Yeah.
And we all like family, and I think obviously my brother Jordan, we're living together now, so that's awesome. And just great things in the future for me. I'm looking up, and it's been a difficult couple of years, to be honest. I know it hasn't seemed like that, but I've been struggling with a lot of things, and I think for me now, I've made the changes that have made me happy. Coming here, changing coaches, being in a happy environment. I think that's the key word.
Sure.
It's I finally have the opportunity to create something that I've always wanted, an academy, a legacy for my name, family name, and help youngsters come through. And my biggest goal one day will be, in 10, 20, 30 years time, they can say, Chad Lickler helped me get to Olympics, or achieve a goal that I've set out to achieve. So that's my biggest inspiration.
I love that. And then, like I said again, that you've started your academy here, and I can see this growing as a brand globally for you, taking your brand to other shores and having academies globally that are all interconnected with your name. That obviously is the weighing point of the academy, is the fact that they're going to get world-class training.
And also starting it while his career is still happening.
Spot on.
A lot of these things happen once you've retired and all of that.
Yeah.
But it's actually quite nice to be involved now.
I think one thing I should say is, a lot of people are asking me now that I am starting it, are you easing off? By no means am I easing off. This next 4 years is more important than the last 4 years.
Right.
I'm honestly a little disappointed in my Olympics performance last year. I wanted to get a gold, but I guess champions have to respond, and I think for me this is a great platform for me to bounce back and win gold again in Tokyo.
Nice. I love it. And I love your headspace. You can just tell in the studio, if you're watching this on Facebook, you can just tell you're relaxed. You're in a great space at the moment. And I can't wait. I think that not only this year, but the next 4 years is going to be interesting to watch and be a part of in terms of your career. I think a lot of people, when we asked and said you were going to be on the show, they said, is Chad and Michael Phelps, does he talk to Michael Phelps? Do they have a cold relationship? Is he a nice guy, Michael Phelps?
You know what? After London, I was, he's obviously my biggest idol. But I think after London, when I beat him, he was obviously very stunned. And
yes, yeah.
To be honest, he took it like a man, and he was humble in defeat. And I think, when the rematch came along last year, there was such big hype, and obviously I can be honest, I was pretty devastated with my loss. But it was the same kind of relationship afterwards, because before there was a big build up, and you could say I don't want to say hate each other, but there was a big rivalry.
Sure.
But that's how it is in sport. It's the same as when you do boxing or whatever. You before the games, you guys are you got your game face on, and I'm not gonna. It doesn't matter. Whatever happens before happens before, but afterwards you must shake hands, win, lose or draw. And I think that's very important, to be humble afterwards. And I think for me, it was difficult to take, but I took it like a man, and like I said, I'll definitely be back.
Would he be the kind of guy, if he was in Cape Town, that you'd say, right, come for a beer?
You know what?
No.
I would definitely ask him, but I'm not sure if he would come.
Yeah. Okay. I get
one of those.
I get you. Listen, Chad, we were so excited. I want to talk to you again in September when you officially open the doors of your amazing place. That school that I've been in, that pool at Grootskea. It's an amazing venue, beautiful location. You look up and Table Mountain's just like gorgeously staring at you. Can't wait for September when you open the doors, and we'll make some noise about that closer towards September. Thanks for joining us this morning, Chad. Years to the next, amazing 5 years for your career swimming and what you do for this country. You do us proud.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, Chad.
You.